You've had a bad result during your surgery, and now you're wondering, is this medical malpractice? For example, let's say that you had your gallbladder removed and now you have had a little bit of complications after the procedure. Now you're wondering, is this automatically medical malpractice? Want to know the answer to this question? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello guys, I'm Marcus Boston and I'm a medical malpractice attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland, and I would like to talk with you today about why a bad result is not necessarily automatically medical malpractice. Now, I just recently did a video, and I'll link that video in this video if you're watching this on YouTube, and I went into depth about what is medical malpractice and why a bad result is not necessarily medical malpractice. I did that in another video, and like I said, I will link that in this video. But for today's video, I want to give you an example as to the analysis that has to happen in these types of cases, some of the things that your attorney is going to be looking at. So let's say, for example, you have a gallbladder issue, and we get this call a lot with individuals, not only in Maryland, but actually other places, other states around the country. But you have a gallbladder procedure that's done, and you've had some complications after the procedure itself. Now, I'm going to give you two examples of what can happen with these cases. So you go in, you have the procedure done, and the doctor, for example, cuts the bile duct and you begin to leak a little bit. And the doctor notices this cut and goes ahead and they do everything that they're supposed to do. They repair it, and when you are done with everything, you really don't have any long-term issues. You don't really have what we call damages in the law. You don't have any long-term injuries or anything like that. You recover pretty well. You have no problems. The second example is that the doctor does the gallbladder procedure, cuts the bile duct, does not notice the cut, does not repair the cut, closes you up, and then you go home and you have issues that are stemming from the gallbladder procedure. You contact the doctor, let the doctor know what's going on, and the doctor pretty much says, well, you know, this is going to be something that you're going to be experiencing because you just had the procedure. I don't think that there's anything going to be long-term with this. Well, we go fast forward in time. You have to be rushed back into the emergency room, and there it is determined that the doctor did cut the bile duct and that you have had leakage into the abdominal cavity and that now you become septic, and there are a lot of problems. I hope that you can see the two differences in this situation. In the first situation, the doctors, they noticed the cut, they listened to the patient, and they did everything that they could to repair it and to work with the patient. In the second example, even though the patient was complaining of serious issues, the doctors did not do anything. They did not do any follow-up with the patient, and they obviously did not notice that they had cut the bile duct and that this led to the patient becoming septic and suffering from a lot of other issues. So I hope that in this video, which you've just watched, you can see the two big issues here in this particular surgery case. You've got a doctor that noticed, repaired, and listened to the patient. And the second one, you've got a doctor that did not know that they cut, they did not listen to the patient, they did not do any follow-up, and all of this led to the patient becoming septic. So why have I taken the time today to talk with you about all of that? Like I said, to help you understand what this process is like in Maryland, to help you understand that your attorney is going to have to take a look at the facts of your case, and that not every bad result is going to be medical malpractice. If you have more questions about your surgical injury, either from a gallbladder procedure or some other type of surgical procedure, and you've had a bad result and you would like to just talk with someone about it, this is what I would advise you to do. Go ahead and pick up that phone and give me a call. And remember, it costs you nothing to pick up the phone and call me. I can be reached at 301-850-4832, or if you prefer, send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I answer Maryland medical malpractice questions like yours all the time, and I will be glad to take some time to listen to your story. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the medical malpractice attorneys here at Boston Law Group, LLC, and we will see you next time. Guys, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.